Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Today it is Wednesday night, it's hump day, and I'm back tonight with another video. Hope everybody has been having a pretty decent week. My week has been a little busy. It's a little challenging right now at the company that I'm at. I'm still learning a lot of things. I'm in a totally different type of environment, so it's been challenging, but I'm so blessed to have this position to be able to continue to take care of myself right now until I can do some things different that I have planned. But I'm back tonight with another video. This video is a requested video, and I thought about this video, the topic of this video, before I really agreed to do it, because I think this can look different for everybody. So in most of my videos, I guess they can't look different for everybody, but I think this particular topic is going to be different based on the type of person that you are. And I was asked to do a video on how I keep myself together through all of the changes, navigating through all the changes that your life can experience. How I keep myself together. And it can look different for everybody because everybody deal with challenges differently. For me, I have always been a person who could self-motivate, and I've always had that mindset that I'm not going to let situations pull me down. So if you're not that type of person who can self-motivate yourself, I guess when you reach out for encouragement, that's what you're looking for. So that's what I'm here for, because this channel is to promote unity, is to promote encouragement for women, especially women who are navigating life at this particular stage of our life. And we know right now we're dealing with a lot in the world. It's a lot going on outside, and we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen with this economy. We don't know what's going to happen with our jobs. I would say the majority of people live from paycheck to paycheck. And what I mean by that, in the sense that they can't afford to have a lapse in their pay. They can't afford to have anything big happen in the world that could shatter their livelihood. So it can be a very stressful time. And with all the changes that I experienced, I would say since June, June of this year is when my life started doing like this. It was just going through some things, guys, because I had to make a decision on what I wanted to do. After my father passed, I had to decide if I wanted to continue to live in Memphis or to come home. Now, I could have stayed in Memphis. You know, I still had my employment. I still had a place to live. I could have stayed there. They were going to go up on the rent, and I could have just did what I did here. I could have got another place. But the reason why I decided to come home was because I thought about my mother and where she is. And that the fact that my brother lives with her, my brother takes care of her. He has committed his life to take care of our mother. And what I mean by that, he lives there and he's with her the majority of the time. He works from home, so he's able to be there, and she trusts him. She trusts him outside of anyone. So if anybody can get her to do anything or cooperate, it's him. But I figured because we are women, my sister and I are women, that he needed the support of another woman to help him with those challenges that happen with women. So I made the decision to come home to do that. And in the course of that, there were some other things that were taking place, you know, with my father and his property and different things. It's just a lot of stuff that I'm not going to share on this channel, but having to navigate, trying to figure that out, and then family clashing and having issues, separating family now. And then I found myself having to find somewhere to live. So the way God works, when you're doing things and you're doing it with an open heart and you're doing it honestly and purely and with love, and you have strength and you have faith, he will take care of you. And that's what happened. So what I've learned through all of that, because I could have fell apart when my life crashed within a day, one day. I could have fell apart, but I did not. I said to myself, no matter what, I know things are going to work out. So it's about learning how to not allow situations in your life to crush you. Sometimes I've had to say to myself, this is what was supposed to happen. Sometimes you can be devastated by things that happen in your life, and you can allow it to just tear you apart. But I think at this particular stage in life, and we done dealt with some challenges, we done been through some things. Most of us who have reached middle age have experienced heartache, loss, disappointments. We've been angry. We've experienced a lot of things. Losing. We've had good experiences as well. But at this point of life, you done had enough experiences where you can discern and you can say to yourself, I'm going to get through this. So I say to the ladies out there that ask that question about how I keep myself together, one of the things I do is I have faith that I know that my divine Father is not going to leave me out here in this world without anything. And he's not going to let me fall apart. That something's going to work out, even if it's tough. And I'm going to tell you what tough is. Tough is sleeping on an air mattress. Tough is sleeping on an air mattress with the stuff strewn all around the state of Tennessee. That is a hard thing to do, and trying to figure out how you're going to get yourself situated. But I said to myself, I know it's going to work out. So what I do is I learn how to just move with it. It's just like the waves. Every night, the tide comes in and it rolls out. And sometimes the tide come in really far, and it can be kind of scary. But that's life. Sometimes you're gonna have those things in your life that kind of shake you up, or it's gonna roll in on you. But you have to be able to move with the tide. Ride the tide. I did a video once entitled Ride the Tide. You gotta learn how to ride the tide. And don't let everything that happened in the world shatter you. One of the things I've learned, I had to separate myself from people who are always negative. I had to separate myself from people who are always looking to criticize. See, when people are broken on the inside, they're gonna deflect their feelings of how they feel about themselves onto other people. And sometimes it can come off in some ugly ways, and it can be hurtful. And you could be sitting around saying, but I have tried my best to be kind. I've tried my best to be supportive. I've tried my best to be helpful. And this person is still just throwing things at you. And it don't even have to be any fault of your own. What I say to stuff like that is don't take it in. When you know that it's nothing about you and all about that person and what they're going through, you don't let those outside crazy, toxic situations infiltrate you. I can truly say that I've learned how to do that, because it used to be a time that I would be affected by being mistreated. When people thought wrong of me when I was trying to do good, and they would say all types of things about me, and it would hurt my feelings so bad, and I used to cry. I used to be like, why would they say such things about me when I'm not that way? But then I started realizing later in life, and we're talking about a long time ago, because I've been healed and moved forward from that. But this was when I was a little bit younger. I'd say 40-ish. I was always affected by what people thought or said, and why they didn't, treat me a certain way, or they judged me in a way. I always get this thing. People always say, you think you're better than I am, or other people, because of the way that I carry myself. It's not because I walk around saying, I'm better than you. I do this or do that. No, that's not anything that I've ever shown anybody. And the people that really know me and the people that really love me know who I am. And they know the type of person I am. And they know that's not who I am. So I stopped allowing what people say. When they would say that, I said, is it I think I'm better or you think I'm better than you. Because whenever somebody says something or accuses you of something that you have not done, if you never put anybody down, if you never speak ugly to them, and they come at you like these are the things you do, and you know you haven't done it, that's a reflection of that person and how they feel on the inside. So how I keep myself together is that I don't allow other people's opinions and thoughts affect me, because that person needs healing. So when you're out here in this world and you're dealing with all of that, you got to learn how to stop stuff from infiltrating your boundaries. And that's why it's important that you get away from it. And sometimes it's better to be alone than to be around it. Now, I have a few friends here in my hometown because I was born and raised here. I went to high school here. So I have a few friends here. I have more friends here than I even had in Memphis. And those ladies that you'll see in the video before this one are some really great, solid people. Now, we have been separated at times. We've had our disagreements at times. We have not always agreed with choices that we've made. But one thing we've always did, our bond remained intact. And we will always support one another and show that love. That's real love. Because when people treat you, badly, it's not a reflection of you. Oftentimes, it's a reflection of them. So at this time when you're going through things, slow down, first of all. Slow down and figure out where you're trying to go. What it is that you want to do with your life. What is it that you're trying to do at this time? Decide who can be in your immediate space and who cannot. Now, I do know sometimes we have family members that we have to deal with, but that doesn't mean that they always have to be around. Remember that. They don't always have to be around. I know there are sometimes in situations where you can't avoid seeing certain people, but that doesn't mean that they have to be in every situation that you're involved in. I have to cut off people now who interrupt my peace, because that's what I'm about. You guys have seen my videos for years, and I've lived in constant peace. I can't allow foolishness in my life. I don't mind helping anybody and being supportive to anyone. But what I won't allow is people to cross the boundaries where they can disrespect me and get me feeling bad about myself or making me feel that I'm not a good person. Those things can't be allowed. Resting when your body tells you it's time to rest. Eating when your body tells you it needs nourishment. Taking care of yourself is very important, especially now. With all of the stuff that's outside in this environment that can get us sick, it's important that you stay on top of that here. Because if you're not here, everything else will break down. Your mind has to be just as strong as your physical health. Because if your willpower and your mind isn't, it'll break down the rest of you. So it's all about making choices in your life about what you want to do, who you want to do it with, slowing down, giving yourself some time. And I do know sometimes life can be chaotic, but you have to be intentional about carving out just a little bit of time for yourself. And this ain't about going and shopping and all of this. This is about focusing on your mental and emotional health. It's about making sure that you are good there. If that means listening to motivational encouragement, podcast, reading, spiritually getting connected to your Heavenly Father, whoever you believe in. But whatever it is, your spiritual life needs to be strong. When your spiritual life is not strong, it's a reflection of the weakness of what you believe. Because if you truly believe, you're going to work on it and you're going to allow what's supposed to happen in your life happen. I'm not afraid of losing anymore. I'm not. If I lose this place today, I'll get another place or another situation is going to come about. See, I stop worrying about things. I don't worry about tomorrow. I just take it day by day. See, that's our problems. A lot of us live in the past, and that's why we don't heal. But a lot of us be worried about the future, and that keeps us from living today. Take it a day at a time. A day at a time. And a lot of times when I come on here and I share with you guys, I'm sharing because I want you guys to know what I'm experiencing. But that does not mean I'm worrying. Not at all. I am taking care of myself because it's important for me to keep living. I don't want to grow old and have my mind ill as well as my physical body. So you have to prioritize yourself. Prioritize yourself even if you have children, even if you have a spouse. Because we do all of the taking care of most of our family, especially if we're married. But you are no good for those people if you have not taken care of yourself. How are you going to take care of them if you're broken? If you're broken down, if you're sick. It's one step at a time. That's all I can share from my perspective. Because like I said, it's going to look different for everybody depending on the type of life you have and what's going on. But I do know you have to focus on yourself and being healthy, mind, body, and spirit. And you have to be intentional about being happy. You have to create your own happiness. Nobody's going to give it to you. You ain't going to run out there and find it. You're going to have to create it. And you're going to have to take things a day at a time. Tackle one problem at a time. You can't tackle 2 or 3 problems at one time. I've tried that. That does not work. One thing at a time. But I do know when you have faith and you keep your focus and you cut out that noise from the outside world, things will start lining up and it'll come into place. And it may not be immediate, but you'll start seeing the difference. You start seeing the difference in your life. But you got to be intentional about it. And you got to believe, like I told you guys, manifest it. You got to really believe that what you want to happen will happen. That's really, really important. If you're doubting it, and if you're altering your plan just for a safety net, let me just do this for a safety net, that means you truly don't believe it. So you got to really focus on what it is that you're trying to do, and then you step into that purpose. Go forward. Don't let anybody distract you from that. And sometimes it means cutting people off. Sometimes it means taking a break from people. I love everybody in my life, family, friends, all of that. But sometimes you got to take a break. When they are overstepping their boundaries, when they're intentionally trying to hurt you, you have to take a break. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about who you are. We have all been through some things. We all have skeletons in our closet. We all have overcome obstacles. But as long as you know you're living purposefully and you're trying to do good into the world, that is all that matters. Anything behind you does not matter. So that's my video. I hope that you all will have a wonderful rest of the week. Hopefully, guys, I'll get my furniture this weekend. That's in Memphis. I'm still out searching for the perfect sofa. I want like a little sectional. So I don't know yet. I haven't gotten that yet, but I'm out searching for that. But hopefully I'll get my bed this weekend so I can get out of my guest room and get into my bedroom. I am getting my kitchen together. Got me some pots and pans. Let y'all see these real quick. How cute is these? They're like the rose gold chrome and little glass tops. They're really cute. Just got those, so I gotta wash them up. Oh, I still got this on coffee. It's time for some wine. All right, guys, thank you all for watching tonight. And yeah, it's nighttime. It's about almost 7:30. So have a good weekend, and make sure you check out the playlist. If you missed some videos, make sure you catch up. Don't skip. Catch up. And if you're new to the channel, hey guys, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you are not a subscriber and you're watching every week. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It does not cost anything to subscribe so that you'll be notified when I upload a video. And all the returning sisters, y'all know, y'all my girls, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. And I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.